Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are. This is Bubbles. Welcome to Karatbars International, a universal solution to the worldwide debt, currency, and saving crisis. In this video, I would like to share a few thoughts from my personal sponsor that we unfortunately lost back in December of 2015. These are some thoughts that really resonated with me that I included in my documented training, top reasons for joining Karatbars International. Um, Personally, I am definitely going to miss Boomer. I can't even join the Saturday webinars anymore because he hosted those webinars at 12 p.m. Eastern, and it's just like a big hole um, in my Saturday at the moment. But he will definitely be with us forever, and he inspires me to just keep forging forward in our march with Karatbars International to continue to help people not just save in gold, but to rid them from the system of debt. And for that, I will forever be grateful. He is a huge reason why I joined this company, and I don't take what he has taught me and others for granted. And I suppose one of the memories that will always stick with me, which there are many, but this one sticks with me, is one where he would talk about during his webinar how in our industry, network marketing, even though Karatbars International is an e-commerce company, but in our industry of network marketing, it seems to be one of very few industries where people are quicker to ask you how much money you're making. And there was a component in his presentation where he would say, like, how much you making? How much you making? Because that's what people can be quick to ask you whenever you're speaking to them about the business, whether it's Karatbars or it could be any business, because I get it. I mean, I see it all the time as I network with different people across industries. And I just remember during the webinars, sometimes, some Saturdays, I would text my one of my business partners in Karatbars, and I would just say, like, how much you making? And he would reply with the LOL, or he might text me and say the same thing on occasion because that's something that we heard Boomer say a lot. And so I will always remember that, and it's definitely something that, I looked forward to, because not only was it the message, but it was how he said it. It just made me laugh, and it was, sometimes you need humor in your life, and it was a great memory. So I would like to share top reasons for joining Karatbars International from the viewpoint of Dan Boomer Girolmo. I do not like to read text from a presentation, but these are his words, and of respect to him, I will read them. So his top reasons, number one, and the question first, if you were asked the top 5 reasons for joining Karatbars, what would your response be? And this was his response. Number one, it is not what you make that counts. It is what you keep that counts. Saving paper, you will buy less stuff in the future. Saving gold, you will be able to buy more stuff in the future. It's that simple. We need to teach our children and grandchildren the correct way to save by our example. They spend everything they make. Karatbars is simple. And number 2, you and every person you know will have to overcome these 3 financial hurdles in their lifetime: taxes, inflation, and residual income. Karatbars as a marketing strategy and applying business principles conquers all when you take action and utilize the infrastructure of this legitimate e-commerce mechanism. Normal overhead, employees, storefronts, accounting, payroll, legal, customer support, the international regulatory agreements, cybersecurity, inventory control, production and vaulting and delivery logistics, all there for you in 120 plus countries, and you don't have to take orders, handle any money or gold. To take care of that, don't be a secret agent unless you want to. Absolutely brilliant. Number three, any and all legitimate businesses must create volume to generate profits. So, what is it that you're selling? The process of saving money in Karatbars gold, not spending it, creates volume in the system. It is not a consumable or a subscription bill to pay, which leaves you nothing when you stop. This process creates an asset in that process of creating volume. Who doesn't want that? No one gets hurt. Number four, the free account to simply use without any profit motivation makes sense. It is an example of what many financial experts advise their clients to do to protect themselves in a global world. Plant financial flags. To actually utilize the infrastructure of Karatbars and build a referral book of business is good for everyone and places you in the way of the largest market transfer of wealth in history on the move right now. You want a big hunk of that? And finally, number five, the world is in a unique and uncertain position right now. Recognize what is happening. All the legs of the financial stools are wobbly. The inevitable stock market wipes out. The looming home equity slaughter. The 46 trillion wealth transfer. The dwindling velocity of money. The silent wealth confiscation. All central banks and governments buying gold at record amounts, manipulating the paper gold markets, and little old you in the middle of the vortex. Amid all that, there is an equal and greater prosperity if you recognize it. This imperfect little secret gem of a company, Karatbars, whose mission and vision of its founder, Mr. Harold Seitz, offers anyone, regardless of financial means or not, to be able to create an international inheritable income in real gold money if you have desire and take action. With a little education and some simple effort, we can fix it all for the next generations to come. Are you coming with us? And write a page in history. What is your plan? We are not waiting for anyone, and the world isn't either. So those are the words from my sponsor, Boomer Girolmo. If you'd like to just learn about some of his other messages and impacts to our company, just Google his name. There's so much stuff out there that he's done. And so on that note, thank you so much for listening to this. Again, he will be highly missed. He had a great impact on this company. And stay tuned for the next message. Thank you. Bye.